Two off-road machines, built for the same purpose, but with completely different philosophies. One is all about control, the other is pure aggression. Today, we're putting them through a course that will expose everything, because by the end of this, one of them will clearly stand out. This isn't just a simple off-road test. This course is designed to break vehicles. A steep climb that demands traction and control. A deep water crossing that can stop you instantly. A twisting terrain that constantly shifts balance. Massive rocks that test suspension and articulation. And finally, a section where one wrong move could leave you completely stuck. This is where capability becomes reality. First up, the Bronco. Straight into a steep climb, where traction is everything. The front lifts slightly, but it keeps pushing forward. And right here, it stops. On a slope like this, that alone is impressive. Then slowly, carefully, it begins to descend, using engine braking, balance, and precision, completely under control. This isn't just climbing, this is confidence. Deep water ahead, and you can already see how low the Bronco sits as it enters. The wheels begin to sink, resistance builds instantly. This is the kind of section where many vehicles just stop. But the Bronco keeps moving, slowly. No sudden movements, no panic, just controlled progress through the water. And just like that, it climbs out, clean, controlled, unstoppable. Watch this. Rear wheel control, precise locking, allowing it to rotate and reposition effortlessly. This is where control becomes advantage. Now, the terrain starts to fight back. Uneven, unpredictable, constantly shifting under the wheels. This isn't about power anymore. It's about balance. The Bronco moves carefully, adjusting every step, suspension working nonstop, keeping the body stable while the ground keeps changing. One side drops, the other lifts, but it never loses composure. And then this part, narrow wooden beams, no room for error. One wrong move here, and it's over. But look at the control, steady, precise, almost like it's walking across. This isn't just capability, this is confidence under pressure. Now, it gets serious. Sharp rocks, uneven surfaces, and angles that push the limits of stability. This is where traction becomes everything. You can see the tires searching for grip, adjusting constantly. Every movement matters here. One slip, and the entire line is lost. But the Bronco keeps climbing, slowly, deliberately, absorbing every impact through the suspension. No sudden corrections, no hesitation, just controlled, calculated movement. This is raw off-road capability. And now this is the real test. Not power, not speed, but balance. The terrain here is constantly shifting, forcing the vehicle into extreme angles. One wheel drops, another lifts completely off the ground. This is where most vehicles lose stability. But look at how the Bronco responds. The suspension stretching, compressing, constantly adapting to the terrain. Every movement is controlled. No sudden shifts, no panic corrections, just calculated balance. At times, it's running on three wheels, yet still moving forward without hesitation. This isn't just capability. This is engineering working in real time. And despite everything, it keeps going, step by step, maintaining control, until it clears the entire section. Now it's Prado's turn. Same challenge, but a completely different approach. It takes on the steep climb, not with aggression, but with calm, controlled precision. No rush, just confidence. Now into a more delicate section, a narrow wooden bridge, with no room for mistakes. This isn't about power, it's about precision. The Prado approaches slowly, carefully aligning every movement. Each wheel placed exactly where it needs to be. No sudden inputs, no unnecessary corrections, just smooth, controlled progress. You can feel the stability, the balance, the confidence in every step. And just like that, it crosses clean. And now, the balance test. The terrain shifts, the body leans, and at times a wheel lifts off the ground. But the Prado stays composed. No sudden reactions, just steady, controlled movement forward. This is stability you can trust. But this This is where everything changes. Because the moment the terrain opens up, the Bronco becomes something else. Faster, sharper, more aggressive. It doesn't wait. It doesn't hesitate. It just goes. You can see the suspension working at speed, absorbing every bump, keeping the body stable, even under pressure. This isn't slow crawling anymore. This is high-speed off-road control. While the Prado carefully chooses its line, the Bronco creates its own. Sliding, correcting, accelerating again, always in motion. It feels lighter, more responsive, almost playful on terrain that should slow it down. And that's the difference. This isn't just capability. This is confidence at speed. It's not reacting to the terrain. It's dominating it. And at this point, the gap becomes impossible to ignore. So, which one wins? After everything we've seen, the answer is actually clear. If you're looking for control, balance, and confidence in every situation, the Prado delivers exactly that. It's stable, predictable, and built to handle challenges without drama. But if what you want is something more, something faster, more aggressive, more alive, then the Bronco stands out. It doesn't just handle the terrain, it attacks it. And in this test, that made the difference. So yes, the Bronco takes the win. But now I'm curious, which one would you choose?